Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. I am Natan Verhosky, your host with the most. Today, on the Frequency of Abundance, you are in the group that is the place to be. We've got incredible talks coming at you 7 days a week. They range in incredible topics. We'd love to invite you to come and be a co host, come be a guest on our show, come proclaim. If you want to join the group, we have a free group on LinkedIn. I'm going to put the content in the chat for you, so you'll have that. Here you go. Come join us on the free group. Get access to the talks. There's a paid group. It's tens of dollars, but there's a community there. So we believe the boat raises all. Wait, let me try that in English. We believe the tide raises all boats, and we want you to be a part of that because the growth, the support, the community, the group coaching sessions, the networking events, so much fun in the sun all around the world for so many people. So reach out to me if you want to be on the show. Reach out to me if you want to be in the community. And this is all beautifully, proudly sponsored by Allura Creative Agency. It's a public relations firm that hunts whales for its clients. So if you're looking for C-suite executives, leaders, founders, we hunt those. One of a kind online events. We co-host them. So you don't introduce yourself or your offer. We do. And we do all the daily social media posting for you, creating a little ecosystem that all roads lead right back to you. So reach out to me if we can help big up your brand. Want to be on the show, want to join the community. And now, if you want to get down into the talk, oh man, today's exciting. All right. Without further ado, we're talking about the impact of gratitude on mental well-being. So let's start that gratitude isn't just a feeling. Oh, I feel grateful. Okay. Gratitude is more of a state of being. It's a practice. It's a skill that grows stronger with use. And they've had it linked, like increased optimism. It's shown in studies to really, really give a gratitude link. So gratitude linked to increased optimism. So you're saying that if I start being grateful and, like that expression, count my blessings, I start getting grateful, I start counting my blessings, you're telling me that's going to make the difference. Yeah, because you're going to get more optimistic. And you're going to feel more optimistic about things, and then magically good things will happen because that's what you look for and that's what you attract. Where your attention goes and flows is where your energy goes and flows. So if your attention is going over here and it's negative, that's where your energy is flowing. We want to make sure that gratitude being linked to increased optimism, you're going to get there in the right place. And it's not me telling you this stuff. This is actually a study by the Greater Good Science Center, which, if that doesn't sound like a made up word, trust me, I laughed too when I first heard it. But it's a real place and it's a real study. And they're focused on that. So there's an actionable item for you. You can start a gratitude inventory, right? List 5 things you're thankful for in the past week. Big wins, small joys, like a sunny day, anything, right? Oh, one of my clients gave me a shout out on LinkedIn and said that I'm a great person to work with. What a blessing. What a blessing, right? Can't put a dollar amount on that. Doesn't win back extra time in your day, doesn't put more dollars in your bank account, but it does seem to fill up another kind of wallet, an emotional wallet, a joy wallet. And you need more things to be in that joy wallet so that you can experience that, because you can't buy it. You can't do it the other way, right? So it's not about more money, and more time won't give you joy. So the things that matter to you and that you use as a measuring stick to value yourself, success, life, how happy you are, how well things are going, this is another one. And it is completely like the first two, outside each other. One is money, one is time, third one is joy. So let's say, like most of us, we start in our life trading our health for wealth. And then later on, we have enough to try to flip it back as we get older and go, oh crap, now I got all this money I need to pay to get my health back. And what if we were looking at doing that all along? What if we were able to, throughout the entire journey, focus it, instead of this giant back and forth seesaw that's just going crazy, what if we were able to keep it linear? So look at the science behind gratitude. And there's different parts of your brain, the amygdala, the prefrontal cortex, they're going to both light up during gratitude practices, like enhancing emotional regulation, decision making. Everything is affected because when they go pop, it's incredible. And everything at that moment now comes into like a, here you are looking, and all of a sudden we turn on this gigantic light. It's not increasing the magnification. We're not making this a microscope all of a sudden. We're keeping the same look, but with more light. Do you not see more details? So this is what we're going for. Let the gratitude reframe be something of value to you. Think of a recent challenge that you had. Identify one silver lining that came out of that. Dun dun dun. So let's say you had a tough project, you had a tough audience, you had a tough client, you had a tough day, but you're here, right? So that wasn't the end of you. You did make it. Congratulations, congratulations. So that taught you resilience. Now, let's test. Oh, hold on one sec. I think audio might be in trouble. Testing, testing, testing. Checking, checking. Are we on audio good? There we go. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for that. Once in a while, you will get technical gremlins. It happens to all of us. So let me make sure this is working here. Good. Where I'm coming from and where we just covered gratitude reframe. Look for a recent challenge, find a recent silver lining. Tough project, tough day, tough work, tough boss, tough client. You learned resilience. That reframed it into a positive thing. Look at gratitude anchoring, where we're going to pick a daily activity like mentally listing 3 things you're thankful for while brushing your teeth, man. Do it. When you're brushing your teeth, you got nothing else to do. Stop watching videos. Stop looking at, YouTube or TikTok or whatever. Just think about 3 things. Just list them that you're grateful for, that you're thankful for. And every day you're going to start the day with A, clean teeth and a good breath. Smart guy, smart girl, smart. But you're also going to be grateful. Before you know, you're walking down the stairs with a smile on your face. And you're like, what are you smiling about? I'm grateful. Grateful is a state like joy. So in that, you can categorically know where this is going right, where this is going wrong. Are you smiling? Does your face muscles hurt because you've been smiling so much? You're doing it correct. You'll get stronger face muscles. Don't worry about it. Don't smile less. Get stronger face muscles. If you're not smiling enough to make your muscles hurt because you've been smiling so much, we need more smile. We need to promote that and prompt you and propel you forward into that. Not just leaning, propelling. So let's look at the third segment. Right now we're looking at the science behind gratitude. And I want to make sure that everyone got that loud and clear. And we're also looking at why does it matter? What is gratitude? Why does it matter? Science behind it. Now we're talking about mental health benefits of gratitude. So, a tidbit might be that gratitude has been shown to reduce depressive symptoms by fostering a more of a flipped focus on positive emotions. So, let's say you're in a depressed state and you have these symptoms. It is tricky and difficult. It's not your natural go to start finding some positiveness all of a sudden. And I can understand where that's coming from. The ability for you to go in and start focusing on even the littlest light, the teeniest bit of positive emotion, is going to be huge. That's part of the mental benefits. If we're looking at the gratitude buddy system, always a smart way to play. Again, waking up early, exercising, doing things, getting bigger, getting better in your life, personally and professionally. A lot easier if you have a buddy. Not just for accountability, but because psychologically, if you're going to get up, early at 5 o'clock in the morning and exercise and you're just doing it for you, you may find a day where you're making excuses and you just don't feel like it. Now, if you've got a buddy that's counting on you, they may feel like it too, but between the two of you, you'll both show up and work out together because you each hold each other accountable in the best possible way. So watch out for that. Look for that person that you believe that you could partner with, a friend, and exchange those daily texts about one thing you're each grateful for. A lot easier than waking up at 5 in the morning and working out. Trust me. Daily texts with a gratitude buddy. Make that system. Give yourself a gratitude meditation. Take 5 minutes daily. Close your eyes. Visualize the people, the places, the moments that you appreciate. Let's start to let's look at the next part is amplifying relationships through great amplifying relationships through gratitude. So we'll look at it as a practice. If you're expressing gratitude and making others feel valued and deepening trust, it's going to improve both personal and professional relationships. So be prepared for that. You do not understand if you haven't done it, and you won't believe it if you haven't experienced it. The impact the simplest bit of gratitude can have with another person. It lights them up. The smile on their face, the way that they just open up is incredible. And all you're doing is saying, thank you for that, or I appreciate you when you do this, or you're good at this. And you're like, oh my goodness. Just something as simple as that. Now, playing with that, you've got thank you notes. You can write and send a thank you note, an email, handwritten note, postcards in the old snail mail. You can also just do verbal gratitude. It's a big deal. So compliment somebody directly for something specific, right? Like, I really appreciated your help with that report you did yesterday. Or I loved it when you took charge and helped me do this that you knew I was struggling in and I didn't even have to ask. Anything like that. Oh my goodness, that's so touching. You notice that and you appreciate that. That is such a big deal. And that goes a long way to professional and personal relationships. So, in that context, amplify relationships through gratitude. Let's look at some daily practices that we can use to build a gratitude habit. Let's say it's not natural for you. Okay, we'll flex that muscle. We'll get it stronger. And remember, you can use these for yourself. You can use these for family and friends. You can come from any place of abundance that you want to, and you can go directly out. So if you're a coach, a healer, a therapist, if you're somebody that works with others and helps them, put these tools in your tool belt. Use them to help out the rest of us. If you're somebody who just says, I need them for me, or I need them for my family or my friends, do it. If you need more, reach out to me. Know that anything that we can do to help, it would be a blessing. If you don't know my background, for the last 30 years, I've been an elite energy coach. I've been focusing on peak performers. So I started with Olympians, Cirque du Soleil acrobats, national sports teams, and had about 15,000 people come through my hands, wrote a couple best-selling books on energy, and then COVID hit. And I didn't want others to go through what I went through, trying to come online, build a brand, get visibility, get credibility, attract these high-end, C-suite executives, leaders, coaches, founders, owners, the whales. And I had the darndest time doing it. So I created Allure Creative Agency to hunt those whales for you. I wanted to make sure that you knew that if there was any kind of energy work that you wanted, reach out to me. If there's any kind of professional work, on the personal side, energy. On the professional side, depends. Do you want to come on a show and get broadcast? Do you want to work and have your own shows? Do you want to create your own ecosystem in your own communities? Do you benefit from any of this? Send some love. Send a thumbs up and a tick. We can get the algorithm to send us off to even more people and make an even bigger impact and splash the more we get involved. Now, let's get deeper into some daily practices to build a gratitude habit. So research has shown it's not the 21 days that we used to think of. It's closer to 66, depending on the person. It's going to take a couple months of building that muscle to make it a real muscle. Consistency in gratitude is going to be key. That's what you want to be practicing. Consistency. Okay. So let's set up the day then. Let's look at the morning gratitude boost. Before getting out of bed, think of one thing you're looking forward to that day. Before your feet hit the ground. Oh, I can't wait to do this. Done. Get up, get up. Morning gratitude boost. Then 3 things while you're brushing your teeth, right? Okay. Gratitude timer. Set an alarm on your phone for a specific time to pause and reflect on something good that's happened so far. You might want to, wait a minute. Don't do that at 9:37 a.m. Pick some time in the afternoon. Give yourself a chance for something amazing to have happened, because I'm guarantee you that a million amazing things already happened. You just maybe noticed 3 of them. And the more present you can be, the more in that state of awareness you can be, in that proper being, or human being, that'll really let you see, oh my goodness, there's a whole bunch more. I'm like, well, yeah. A, it's what you're looking for, so you'll see it. And B, it literally is all around you a million times. So set an alarm just to pause and reflect on something good that's happened so far. If you can't think of something, look around, find something right now. Let's look at, if you like, there's gratitude apps, right? Like if this is too much for you, like, I don't like the writing, okay. Grateful, there's 360 Gratitude Journal. You can log your thoughts daily. There's so much stuff. I'm not here to promote. I'm here to let you know that it exists. And if your excuse is, my hand hurts when I write, no worries. There's an app. So one way or another, there's going to be a way to help you elevate and get on up. Because that's ultimately what we're trying to do. If you're looking at gratitude overcoming challenges, we looked at how it'll help you become optimistic. We looked at how it'll give you that confidence, and overall it'll give you resilience. But what if we flip the script? What if we're trying to overcome gratitude challenges? What if gratitude itself is a challenge for us? Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring problems. It's rather recognizing positive aspects alongside them. If you're a glass half empty kind of person, just categorically, energetically, biologically, that's just the way you are, okay. Nothing wrong with that. It's incredibly valuable, especially if let's say you're in a situation where, you need to do mission critical research, and you need to do fault testing, and you need to do safety work and stuff, or you're doing inspections, or you're doing quality control. You can't be all like, well, I'm positively sure that'll hold. Haha, who knows? Oh, it's not that bad. Like, that's not the time. It's a wonderful skill to have, to be critical. It doesn't have to be negative, but it's critical. And that's an incredibly, very sharp, focused, beautiful mind to be able to do that. So don't negate it. Don't try to change it. Don't go, I used to be glass half empty, now I'm glass half full. No, just acknowledge that there are times that what you have internally that is natural to you, there are certain times that's going to be incredibly useful and powerful. Recognize those times. And then recognize the opposite. That there's times that is just, like that SNL skit, Debbie Downer, that's what you're going to look like in a group. When everyone else is open and positive and you come up with that one thing, which is sure, I'm sure it's true, I'm sure it's possible. But everyone else is on a positive vibe, so you can't put something negative there. That's why nobody's saying, oh, gratitude is just ignoring the problem. No. It's recognizing the problem, but putting it alongside positive aspects next to it. So it can't be all doom and gloom. That's going to help give you so much more impact and weight when you're making your new decisions. Now, if you're looking for gratitude in tough times, for challenging moments, try asking, what is this teaching me? And don't leave until you answer it. If you're looking to pull the switch and do a gratitude switch, when you catch yourself complaining, immediately counter it by identifying one positive thing in that situation. Oh, I can't believe I have to go back to the store because I forgot to get one stupid thing. Oh, so frustrating. Okay. Immediately counter that. Identify one possible thing. Oh, crap. I just realized maybe it's not one thing. I think I actually forgot 3 or 4 things. Yikes. Okay. Good idea. I'm going back to the store. Whew. I would have been in trouble. Positive, right? It's already got to happen anyways. Might as well do the gratitude switch. Now, look for some areas in your life where you've had gratitude practice, where it's transformed your life. And if it hasn't, talk to somebody who it has. They're looking at daily gratitude as something that's going to help people overcome anxiety, which we all have to varying degrees. So you can create a gratitude vision board, a visual reminder of the things that you are grateful for. Photos, quotes, objects, anything that inspires gratitude in you. Give yourself a gratitude ritual. Start, family meals, meetings, whatever you're doing, have everyone share one thing they're grateful for. It's an incredible vibrational big up, and it'll absolutely catapult you into the frequency of abundance incredibly quickly. It's so simple and yet so powerful, and that's why maybe not as many people do it. We should really consider implementing much, much more gratitude for your mental well-being in your life. Excuse me. Let's look at the extra impact. Besides you selfishly, self-servingly, what's in it for me, using gratitude to make yourself feel better, is there any other positive benefit to being grateful? Just you, selfishly, by yourself. Yeah, there's tons. Gratitude is like a really bad cold. It's incredibly contagious. It's also like a really good laugh, which is a more positive example. It's incredibly contagious. There's a Japanese festival every year where a bunch of people sit together in a room and just start laughing, and they go for 12 hours. Nobody said a joke. There's nothing to laugh about. You don't need it. Once a couple people start laughing, you can't help it. Gratitude, like laughter, is contagious. So practice it. When you're doing that, it inspires others to do the same. That's how the tide raises all boats. Look at this for the next 7 days. I invite you to keep a gratitude journal. Do 3 daily entries. Express gratitude to one person each day. Reflect on how your mood and your mindset are going to shift by the end of that 7 days. So just a week later, you're like, I do think about things differently. I do look at things differently. And damn it if I'm not experiencing things differently. Reflect on that. But do it for a week. Reach out to me. Let me know. I'd love to know how it goes. I want to know if it's this, if it's that, if it's more or less than what you thought. I want to feel that. Gratitude's going to unlock the fullness of life. There's no better way to be. It turns what we have into enough and even more. So it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful way to go. And I want you to expand yourself in the structure. I want you to take the actionable content. I want you to use it for yourself, for family, for friends, to go through wherever it is that you need to go through. Know that you can pause and always reflect on one thing that you're grateful for right now. That never changes. Now, reach out to me if there's anything I can do to help. Reach out to me if there's anything I can do to introduce you to somebody magical. And I want to share with you that for the rest of this week, because 7 days a week we do these incredible talks. Today, didn't know if you noticed it, we're on Winning Wednesdays. Yeah. Frequency of Abundance group is doing awesome sauce. And in there, today was the impact of gratitude on mental well-being. And we were exploring how practicing gratitude can enhance your mental well-being, your happiness, your resilience. I hope you got some actionable items and it changed your mind a bit. That'd be beautiful. Tomorrow, Thursdays, Triumphant Thursdays, let's look at developing emotional intelligence for leaders. Fearless Fridays. coming up. And again, Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, every day this week and every week. We're on season 2 and we're rounding it out. Got one more week, and we, my friends, are done season 2 and wrapping a bow around it. The last week of the month, we always air all 21 episodes on repeat, 2, 3 a day. So you can binge watch, you can have some fun. You can do it live, you don't even have to set your alarm. Or you can pop in to the Frequency of Abundance, just go LinkedIn, the Frequency of Abundance, click groups, boom, you're there. Come join us. Have some fun, look through past records. Reach out to me if you want to look at our private community. It's so much fun. Now, in between then, all I want you to do, see if you can't make it. That's going to be something fun on Fearless Friday. Stress management techniques for busy professionals. And if you're a professional that's not busy, I doubt you're that professional. I'm being facetious. Join us on the weekend, Saturdays and Sundays. I'll let you sleep in a bit, 1 p.m. Eastern. Saturday is Successful Saturdays. So this week we're doing the effect. Actually, let me do it a different way. This week on Successful Saturday, we're going to do the art of effective communication. On Soaring Sunday, we're going to cultivate a growth mindset and get you set for the next week. So I invite you to join us every day this week. I invite you to come binge watch at the end of season 2 and reach out to us if there's anything we can do to say, hey, introduce you to some of our friends. Now, I'm Natan Verhofsky. I will speak